There it is.
We'll get our names sorted in a second. However, while it's on the screen, Mick Emmett, 60th seed.
Ridiculous.
Like 4-round upset.
What
is he doing?
And like an actually really strong Aegis player.
Really strong looking Aegis player. It's very impressive.
Aegis isn't the kind of character that kind of carries you off of like a fluke. Like it's kind of like if you're doing well with Aegis, you're actually a good player. Like
knowing when to switch, when not to, like how to lock in, kill moves, all that stuff. It's extremely impressive to see.
Yeah. We're really looking forward to see how they lose, and hopefully at future events as well, because we've so many things going on, and this is their first event. So.
Yeah, we were looking at there that they played in Coinbox 69.
Oh yeah,
and went 1 and 2.
Oh yeah,
and then has since come here and is now doing extremely well. So
beating Rory Mushy is like crazy. Like that's like a ridiculous one, and also like Rakoda and things like that. But to get into this set, we do have Madra playing Corrin. Now Madra is obviously known for playing a lot of different characters.
Yeah.
Maybe to his detriment at some time, but
I've definitely seen a Samus on the screen a couple of times.
Like the Palu, the Aegis. We saw Hero at Turf War.
That's fun.
We saw Pac-Man at Turf War.
Okay.
Just actually every character.
Just the Fundy's God. Is this gonna reverse? No.
Oh, so yeah, this is interesting. I mean, Corrin, Pikachu's interesting. Obviously, Pikachu is a stubbier character. Pikachu doesn't have many weaknesses, but one of them is the lack of, I guess, range outside of like T-Jolt.
And Corrin's heavy, like surprisingly heavy, like a good, like 4 or 5 units more than Lucina and North.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
It's a significant weight increase.
I guess it's like that dragon DNA. You got to be meat in the bones. Interesting. And I mean, we're on cows here. This is going to be a very slow game, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, not someone who's afraid to just take his time.
Take it slow. Definitely not.
Flying back especially, so okay, of course, from London, goes to uni, as they say here, in college in Belfast.
Yeah.
And is flown back just for the big event, even though it's on the summer holidays. And great to see him back around and trying to defend his home region.
Yeah. Did not attend Fish last week. Very upset about it.
Yeah.
But he's here now.
He's here now.
And he's up a stock. There it is.
Have you heard the story of how RK discovered Big Fish?
No.
So the boys, everyone do strategy areas back in the day for like smaller brackets. We'd always use challenge.
Yeah.
So the boys in Belfast have always used strategy, which I think is a bit impractical, but it worked out because they were running a Donny bracket, so Pascal and Leo in Matthew's house.
Heard this.
So fucking RK searches StartGG search bar for events in Belfast, finds an event at their house, and then just shows up at their house.
Shows up at the house. Unbelievable.
And now he's one of the best players in Belfast. One of the best players in London as well. Getting top 8s in Monday Night very often. I'd really like to see it. But Madra, this is #1 of the country still technically right now.
Okay.
And the new PR season just ended and the new rankings will be coming out. And I don't think we'll be seeing Madra in first anymore. But this is currently the reigning best player in the country.
The reigning champ.
So, and hasn't really had a great season the last year. But kind of inconsistent results, or like maybe didn't attend a few key events. But like has the skill set, has like this is probably the most overall for the entirety of Smash Ultimate's history. Probably the Irish player with the most consistent results across the board. I would say, like never really finishing outside of the top few in the PR every season.
Yeah. Did you notice there, Corrin's S-Smash just going straight over Pikachu's head? That was really good.
Love Pikachu, little small fucker. Pikachu's an interesting character because there's this like so many safe moves, and I feel like Corrin has nice range in her outer shield, but not necessarily great speed.
Yeah,
so it's going to be hard to catch some of those options.
Yeah. RK allergic to the ledge, famously. If RK can make it 2 stage without touching the actual ledge, he will do so.
And we still have 4 stocks remaining here with less than 3 minutes. This is a potentially a time-out game. We've seen those today already. We saw it with John Barrett earlier versus Novensha.
Yeah, the crowd was extremely loud after that time.
Such an exciting set. Going to game 5, and we could be seeing that here again, folks. So definitely sit tight, get your popcorn ready, because nothing's more exciting, I think, than like a down to the wire.
Yeah,
10 seconds remaining.
Like this sort of moment here, when we're kind of thinking about it, can be a bit dull because everyone's kind of get your up throws ready.
There
it is.
Yeah. Okay. And now it's really on Madra here to like
not have that happen.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you can maintain that lead, then so does your opponent.
Yeah.
It's only on the opponent to approach to make take the risks. But now it's back to even, and now like both these players are even footing, and who knows?
There is that percent range for Pikachu where, you know, between like 90 and like 120, Pikachu can't really do anything.
Yeah.
And then once you get to like Pikachu up throw range,
Oh
Pikachu
yeah.
can just like fish for grabs, fish for dash attack, and then suddenly he's extremely easy to kill with again.
Yeah.
But
There's that kind of middle spot, like where the confirm stop working and the
like
rock
Nair
and
up
don't
smash, Nair up smash stopped working, like the F throw stands too far to like really follow up with anything.
It definitely feels like the players haven't. They're not willing. They don't want this to go to timeout. They've gotten a lot more aggressive. There's good damage in both of them. Like either of them could die now.
That was the wrong way to hold the green stick.
Yeah.
That one.
I think it's interesting that they ended up on Kalos. It's already known as Pikachu's best stage, but I imagine just like Madra wanted to ban something else. But I imagine we might see it banned in future games because, especially if you do like Madra is someone who likes to play very aggressive, very like back and forth. Oh, good catch, and that's the
absolutely without question.
Well, I think Madra is not going to want a game of stores that moving forward.
Yeah, no, I think all the high ceilings, definitely Kalos, probably FD just for the space where it's probably going to get banned as well. I would imagine.
Yeah. No. Nope. Someone hasn't claimed a pizza, folks. If you were at the venue and ordered a pizza, but have not collected it,
keep track of your pizzas.
Yeah.
And also put your boxes
at the PO
desk,
please. Recycling. It's important. So I didn't catch what they picked there, but honestly, wouldn't be surprised if we see a counter pick from Madra here. Anything to speed up the gameplay, I think, would be great for her. No,
we're locking in the corn. Different ult though. Pink ult.
Pink ult. I mean, it did work. There's no reason switching it up, especially like RK is the kind of guy that can kind of rob you out of nowhere. Can get like key stocks, key moments. Like this is the big thing with RK, right? And this is I was in the PR committee, and it's so interesting is that RK isn't like a top 10 Iron player, but RK has better wins in the top 10 than anyone like who isn't in like the top 5 of the country. Like RK has beaten Snook. RK has beaten like Nerf Kaiser, I believe. I think RK has beaten a lot of people. I'm gonna
lots of things. Extremely impressive wins.
And it's really crazy. Oh, 3-0 record on James Miller too. That's the big one.
That is the big one.
Winning record on aggro. Like this player is insane. But then he can be inconsistent then against more middle level players.
Keep an eye out for the RK SD. It will be coming. Maybe not this game. Maybe the next game. Usually in an extremely clutch moment. Usually at quite low percent. RK will just completely whiff quick attack.
Yeah, it's like when you're fighting Wario, and like when Wario, it's like you kind of have to play against him. It's like you got to be up a stock to be even because Wolf is always there. But when RK, it's like he has to play as if he has to be up a stock, otherwise it's not going to even. Because at least once it's set, that is going to happen. Oh, no chance of a tech there. And RK takes a early lead here, and that's definitely strong. I think we saw Madra kind of in control.
And then RK misses the tech because he's a bad player.
And both of these players have been catching each other off of the respawn platform, just like
really, really quickly.
And it's kept it close the whole time, which is actually really good to see because if one player kind of holds the stock lead for a while, it can kind of get a bit stale. Kind of one player is kind of in control of the pace of the neutral. So I do like to see that happening.
We are, like you said, we're moving much quicker this game. We're both stocks down, 5 minutes to go.
Smaller stage, big platform in the middle to kind of control and fight over.
God, that dash attack is so good.
And this is just like I don't think RK's got a Madra ruin, but like it's almost like it feels like it's about time. You know what I mean? Outside of like Wombat and Pelly, it feels like there's no one this guy can't beat.
Doesn't go for the slow, not slow, the little like pivot for the F smash, which probably would have killed, keeping it safe. Betting on Madra not having the most crazy SDI, the SDI output of that down smash. Very few players can do that.
Honestly, and if there's anyone you could, honestly, I would say it's Madra. Madra, if you even listen to it, like Madra's mash and SDI is actually crazy.
You can.
You can hear like
hear it across the menu.
It's just a massive good player, like that's the thing about top players. It's not that they're like just 10 times smarter than you. It's like they're just like super optimized in all the small areas. Like on average, across the whole set, they're just going to have all those small situations that are slightly better, and it just adds up eventually, you know? So things like that disadvantage, that SDI, like those confirms, that really makes the difference. Actually, Corn the one low profiling here, not something you see. Thanks.
Very impressive. The superhero like tripod pose.
Yeah.
All stuck underneath.
And and still though, Arcade's got the stock advantage here. This is probably the longest time we've seen someone hold the stock lead in this matchup so far.
Yeah.
And Arcade's kind of taking it home to the bank here, putting great pressure on the ledge here. Yeah, good patience.
The auto cancel on that down air is so good. It's just like still your turn afterwards. Didn't get the grab though.
I really appreciate. Ooh, doesn't like
living good DI.
I appreciate Madra's willingness to use attacks to kind of clank with T-Jolt, so that because otherwise Madra has to like air dodge. Madra has to like move around them, and it's all commitments. Whereas if you just do an attack,
as opposed to just F tilt.
Yeah. Yeah, we keep talking. Pascal is talking right now, guys.
It's very loud.
Yeah, like the mic system. So yeah, it's looking like Arcade's game, and if Arcade does take this, it does open things up a lot. I mean, this is his counterpick, interestingly. So I would guess that Madra banned Kalos after game 1, like realizing, oh shit, I can't Pikachu on Kalos. But next game, I imagine if Arcade can take it, and he might,
I think he might go back.
Like, yeah, I think he might be right, honestly.
I think Arcade likes the slow game, even though he can do that play style where it's like, no, I'm going to force you to approach, and I'm just going to say no every single time. And back out a shield and do a million damage. But if he wants to slow it down, he can double jump on the Kalos plat and P-Jolt 3 times.
Yeah, and the kind of the compared to like Smashville, the bigger distance between the ledge and the platform this stage is like a big deal here for like kind of controlling center, I would say.
Right, get your up throws ready, get your dash attacks ready.
Goes for the trump, doesn't quite work, but doesn't get punished either, so that's the thing. Corn actually has a really amazing initial dash, but outside of that isn't the fastest character in the world.
Yeah. So
you definitely can get away with some of those high uppies.
And the initial dash is also really short. Her foxtrot is really short.
Yeah.
As opposed to someone like like ZSS or Sheik, whenever they do their little foxtrot shield, they go really far.
Do it just about.
Froze.
And now, I mean, I imagine here we're going to see. I mean, we talked about Arcade's counterpick, but I imagine from Madra here we're going to get a small stage. I imagine a Yoshi's or a Battlefield is out of stages that Madra really likes. It's not maybe a Smashville or something, but we're definitely going smaller here because.
What are the odds do you think that Madra likes the wall on Yoshi's? Because Karn quite likes the wall.
Yeah.
To be able to pin, stall.
But then you got the T-Jolt as well. Yeah. I know. I think Madra just owns that stage. I don't know if you saw Madra Vertex at Northern Knockdown.
Yes.
But like Madra's advantage state on Yoshi is something else. It's ridiculous.
It's just not okay.
And maybe Arcade would have banned it.
We're gonna find out.
Smash. Okay. A smaller stage, like we thought. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be similar enough story to last time, to be honest. But I think just having that platform be more central, I think it's gonna be good for like as a sortie, you can really cover full breadth of the platform.
Space,
really nicely.
Karn's up air, busted.
Yes.
Even compared to any of the other, Lucina, Roy also like that platform.
Yeah.
But Karn's up air covers like the whole thing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
If she can get like a down throw or like a forward air to like force attack, you're just getting up air every single time.
Yeah, I mean, RK here making use of that platform himself. He knows what he's doing here as well. Oh yeah, good up air out of it. Okay, we're back. Oh, and I like that. It calls out Arcade's shield drop timing. And good pressure here. But yeah, it's really just been back and forth so far. I feel like we haven't seen any one player run away with like a huge string or advantage.
No, it's been pretty back and forth.
Yeah.
Not a whole pile of like extra credit between stocks either. It's been evened up fairly quickly every time. Really wanted that in air to back air.
Two characters that were maybe underrated at points in this game. Pikachu less so, but like I think these characters can struggle to get like free kills. Like, they're both great at killing, but they kind of have to get the kill option, and that's one of them right there. Great F smash covering air the edge trap.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of like the current meta for Smash is a lot of characters that have that sort of like X factor, where they have the really stunning neutral and advantage and disadvantage, but they also have the oh no, I'm just gonna kill you at 40. Whereas these like Corn and Pikachu don't really have that a lot of the time. Corn has a few things like, you know, if you get stuck with a dragon shot, but that doesn't.
Yeah,
that's like getting
charge
Falcon punched. You know, it's like okay, if you get Falcon punched, I guess you die early as well.
Yeah,
you know.
No, it's very interesting because, and especially Corrin is an anomaly in this meta because it's like a character that wasn't considered very good, but
that was good.
Kind of rose up in the meta from having good matchups into like the top tier.
Yeah,
like
just
Steve and
really good against the extreme cringe.
Yeah, like Sonic, Steve, probably Pikachu. We see it's probably the reason why Madra is playing a bit of Corrin here.
Yeah, I mean it looks, you know, obviously it seems very doable as a matchup. Doesn't seem to be struggling.
Like, we saw players in early Ultimate trying, like, characters like Luciana and things, try and counterpick Pikachu. I know James Gonna Do was telling me that he's planning to play Luciana into Pikachu today. Yeah. Because obviously he struggles at RK, if RK can win this set. So, it's definitely, like, a big thing to use swordies. I think Corrin seems to be, like, the more modern swordie to bring out, like...
And the Roy into Corrin does seem... The Roy into Pikachu.
Yeah.
Does seem tough.
Just because of the edge guarding, right?
Yeah.
We haven't really seen RK get... we've seen kind of people, like... them getting hit into the stage and things like that, but we haven't seen like major edge guarding. I think this set so far.
No, and I think it's because, you know, Corrin's recovery, while like kind of slow and linear, it's the hitbox on it is enormous. You know, especially if you go at that you know, sort of like 30 to 45 degree angle with it, because people will say, oh, you know, just hit her head because there's no hitbox there. Yeah. But if she recovers at an angle, her wing actually goes above her, so you have to like get under the stage to hit her.
And for I was gonna say for somebody like character like Pikachu, that's really tough, but not tough enough here.
Not tough enough. We do get it.
And RK here looking to go up in this set. This would be a huge upset. I mean, RK is no stranger to getting upset. Oh, great up here there.
What was I saying? No extra credit. 7% extra credit.
Yeah. It's really nasty, but we've been seeing a lot of these like RK getting like an up throw or getting things like dash tags and things and them just not killing, or like Madra getting like side beats and them not killing, you know. But you get the kill sparks, but it's just never quite enough.
Yeah. Sweet spot pin doing 20% for free. Big.
Yeah, and I mean, especially if RK gets up in the counter picks here, it's gonna be really strong for him. RK flew back especially. I mean, that's commitment, you know, to your local, you know? Like, he's moving back, presumably in like a month or two. Like, not even, like...
Oh, yeah, he's coming back for semester.
But, like, it's really awesome of him to come back just to support this big event, and just to see a big event like this in Belfast, it's so awesome.
Yeah.
You know, we've had the Northern Knockdowns before, but this is, I mean, this is the biggest Belfast event ever.
Easily.
Just awesome.
It is not close.
And it's a nice venue as well, like, guys,
oh! There it is.
Killed at 80, I think. Yeah. What a comeback. And
in another game, that maybe would have been a reaction tech chase, but here,
no.
That was a stone cold read on that tech.
Cold as ice. And Arca there taking a deep breath, shaking his hands out, trying to, like, you know, obviously not too happy with kind of get reversals like that at the end. Maybe not reversal, but like the comeback to happen on him. But, you know, he's playing well and he knows he can do this.
So I did spy there the town pick. So I think Madra has been struggling with the Nair to Bear. It's like those kind of low percent, like 60 or 70% kills haven't been happening. Yeah. So I feel like the extra space the town gives is good, and RK seems to not be afraid of those skinny blast zones. Yeah. Because I mean, I've not seen it yet.
I mean, a lot of those picture kill options like up throw, like dash, like kill at the top anyways, right? But the Corrin, you're turning on like your back airs, you're turning on, I think maybe pin kill is kind of high, but I think it still helps pin. So definitely,
I feel on this stage, if for like a 2-frame pin, like 60 or 70, I think Pikachu's probably going to be dead. But yeah, we haven't really seen any of those like lower percent confirms from the Corrin. So I think RK is pretty comfortable going to this stage with the skinny blast zones.
And I mean, this is what always impresses me with Madra, but I love the creativity and the options. Like using like the disadvantage neutral B there to kind of prevent any kind of edge guard attempt happening was really good.
Like leave me alone for a second. I'm coming to ledge.
Oh,
horrendous.
But it's really interesting, right? Because it's like, it feels like that's the kind of thing that like a Corrin diehard would do. But like Madra just has this ability to kind of really understand the character and kind of master them very easily, which is why he is so enabled to try all these characters.
Yeah, no, it is very impressive. There's certain things, you know, that you'll see like mains of a character do that people picking them up as pockets can't integrate into their character. You know, stuff for Corrin, like doing like the pin high on a platform to then be able to have time to double jump before you hit the stage to like mix up your drift and stuff.
Yeah.
Which we haven't seen yet, but it might just be because Pikachu's so fast. That could have been.
I love that idea, even though if it didn't work.
Really
like that had.
There it is.
Oh.
There it is.
And yeah, like Town City counter pick has come in very handy here for Madra. Looks like we're going to a game 5. Oh, the up B straight up calls out RK's aggression there.
Yeah.
Really wanted to close up that stock, and Madra Rua knew it.
Ooh, the nice little empty side B to just hop off that platform. Interesting.
Oh my god, I love this movement. It's like jump, double jump, tomahawk, shield.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I'm just gonna move around, threaten, but I don't have to pull any
Very
triggers.
Scary movement.
Oh, good catch.
Unreal raid.
A bit of noise here from Belfast. They want their hometown hero to win, but you know, there's another game on the table, and you know, this is still.
There is. Madra still has another life.
Yeah, like we'll see what can happen here. I mean, this is how it starts. If you're gonna do it.
Famously, RK not the best at lightning loops, but we did get 50-ish there for that one.
Single hit of up B into F tilt. That's crazy. I did not know that could work. I mean, maybe Madra wasn't ready for it, but it worked anyways. That was really smart and good pressure from RK. But bit by bit,
what did I say? What did I say? There it is.
Okay, look. If there is a time to SD, that's the game.
That was it. Yeah.
I actually had it in my head as a commentator. I was prepping. I was like, I'm really afraid of going into game 5 and the SD hasn't happened.
Yeah.
But now it's burned. Now it's out. What are you standing up? Oh, Jareth is presenting RK with a pizza. Wait, what? No, that's game 4.
Yeah.
Kevin,
up to
that's 2-2.
2-1.
Oh, it's Madra up 2-1.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm silly. Never mind. Okay, who do we have next? Who does check strategy?
We could have looked at the tree.
Yeah, bring up the bracket screen. Bring up the.
Hey, T.O. Hey.